and Scooter. Hope you had a great weekend. I know Scooter did. Welcome in. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John Tony Scooter on Monday, January 12th. We are 1 week away from the national championship game featuring the Indiana Hoosiers.
Whoa! And the Hurricanes from Miami.
If I'd have said that 3 months ago, you would have had me committed. They would have put me in the home early, Tony, and I'm not sure it's that early, but I would have been in the home early. Mm-hmm. Granddad needs to go to the home. He thinks Indiana's playing for the football championship. Here we are. Indiana-Miami next Monday in Miami, Hard Rock Stadium. For those of you who worry about these things, Indiana is a 7.5-point favorite.
Won't be that close.
Which means I'm going to hit the double. Scoots, I got a shot. Now, I agree with you. Indiana has won their two playoff games 94-25. And keep in mind, 8 of those Oregon points were mop-up points, right?
Mm-hmm.
94-25. So I agree with you. I thought the spread would be 10.5. I did. 7.5 surprised me a little bit. It is a home game for Miami, but Indiana travels. We found that out in a big way on Friday. I think Indiana kills them at this point. Now, we're a week away. Things could change. But right now, I think Indiana kills them. But I bet Indiana to win it all before the Ohio State win. So I got some good odds there.
What was your number on that?
9-1.
There you go.
So I'm going to definitely take the points here because I'm hoping to hit both. I'm not going to bet as much as I'm going to win if Indiana wins, but I'm going to bet enough where it's going to be a profitable night for me one way or the other.
You want an Indiana 3-point win.
I would love, and Scooter, I think you would love Indiana to have a 3-point win at this point.
I just want an Indiana win.
Exactly, a 1-point win would be great, right? However, you certainly shouldn't be tweeting about basketball, apparently.
Yeah, that was my one mistake this week, kid.
We'll get to that. M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 502-384-1450, 384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, Game Day Men's Health text line is open as well, 414-1450. Game Day Men's Health, redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com, redefining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 502-414-1450. Hello to those of you watching on the old YouTube. We are on, Scoots, shaking his head, yes.
Good to go.
Hello. I'm sure it's Patrick Murphy and probably nobody else. But thanks for watching. If you're listening at home, in the car, or on the podcast, we appreciate it as well. We'll get to the NFL playoffs. I think we'll have a little bit of time to get to the NFL playoffs. Man, those first 4 games, incredible. Incredible. Close games coming down to the wire. Last night was a stinker, but New England wins. We've got the defending champions out. We got a coach yelling at a wide receiver on the sideline yesterday. We have a torn Achilles in a game for a big-time player. So we'll talk about all of that. And tonight, Game 6, Houston and Pittsburgh in the Steel City. 3-point underdogs are the Steelers tonight. And the question is, will Mike Tomlin keep his job if the Steelers lose? I think the Steelers are going to win tonight. They
Hope
get
you're right.
DK Metcalf back. Aaron Rodgers is going to have to throw some deep balls tonight. Houston's got a really good defense. You're going to have to take some shots, and you're going to have to find Mr. Metcalf deep. Maybe Fryer Muth. Wait a minute. Muth! Down deep down the middle of the field and get him some shots. I'm going to take Aaron Rodgers. If he doesn't win it, probably his last game. Tony, is that you think?
Yeah, I think
Is
it's
this
probably.
it?
I think it's just he's getting a little. I don't know. You watch him play. He still can play, but he doesn't want to get hit. And
I'm worried about his health if he gets hit.
Yeah. That's why I like Houston tonight. Tell you the
Really?
truth. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well, we'll have to talk about a little wager between us.
I'm always wrong.
No problem there. We'll talk a little hoops as well. Cards win without being at full strength against a terrible team. Cats with a big win Saturday night. I didn't think Mississippi State was going to be a big win, but it is. and the Hoosiers blow a big lead against the undefeated Nebraska Cornhuskers. We'll talk about all that. Birthday's coming up as well. But we start at the Peach Bowl in Atlanta, 56-22. 56-22. Oregon's 13-2. Guess who they don't want to play? Indiana. They're 13-0 against teams not named Indiana. Fernando only threw 20 passes, Scooter.
Mm-hmm.
5 of them were touchdowns.
Yep.
17 of 20, 177. That's not off the charts. Nobody's jumping up and down for that, but 5 touchdowns.
I'll tell you the same thing I told producer Matt and just the Cats. 8 touchdown passes the last 2 games, 5 incompletions.
It's
That's unbelievable.
yeah, against Alabama and Oregon. This isn't against Old Dominion and
Kennesaw State.
Kennesaw State, first 2 games of the year. By the way, the Hoosiers, I had to look today. They did not cover in 4 games this year. Can you name them off the top of your head, Scooter?
Would have been Penn State.
Yep.
Would have been.
He won't get the 4th one.
No, I don't think. Old Dominion. We
Old
didn't
Dominion,
cover.
correct?
Said that. Michigan State.
No,
They killed
No, they
Michigan
crushed
State.
Michigan.
I don't think I can name the other 2.
Iowa
Oh, that'd been the good
was
one.
close, and Wisconsin was 28.5. They won by 24. But that means they're 11-4 against the spread. You could have won a lot of money on the Hoosiers this year.
Does it worry you all that they're going to have they haven't had a bad game?
Yeah,
In the back of your mind,
not that part doesn't worry me. What worries me is Miami's had close games, and what if it's a close game? That's what would worry me as an Indiana fan. If you play the way you've been playing, it's not going to matter.
Indiana's
I agree
had
with
3
that.
close games.
I'm talking about in the playoffs.
down the stretch
I'm
here.
talking about down the stretch. Ole Miss had a chance to win that game. It might have been interference in the end zone. We'll never. It wasn't called. But and then the Miami A&M game was a low-scoring game that was close throughout. So Miami's been tested as far as close scores. Indiana hasn't been tested.
The only thing that worries me about Miami
It's
is
a good
that
problem to have, by the way.
Yep.
it's that 6'9", 345-pound offensive lineman they got. That's the only thing that worries me.
Well,
They're going to play. They're going to try to play ball control
oh yeah,
against Indiana.
Good luck.
and they're going to try to bring those defensive ends and
Yeah.
cause havoc.
Yep, and they have
They
to.
can't play Jason Taylor, can they?
Jason Taylor, Edgerrin James are all ineligible.
Okay.
Need Michael Irvin, too, while we're at it.
Well,
Oh, he'll be there.
Jason Taylor's the defensive line coach.
We'll see. Okay.
Yeah, he was out on the field.
Well,
and,
so was Michael Irvin. So, what's your point? Ray Lewis was out there.
no, he
You-
actually
you
coaches.
think-
Jason Taylor actually coaches.
You think you saw a bunch of Miami former players in these first 2
Oh
games?
my goodness!
Wait till next Monday, because they're at home.
They're
Basically.
going to go get Vinny Testaverde's dad and put him in the stands.
Gino Toretto will be over there. Oh, my God. It'd be crazy. So Mendoza, great game. Black, 63 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Elijah Surratt, what's his nickname?
Waffle House.
Because he's always open.
Waffle House.
7 for 75, 2 touchdowns.
On 7 targets, by the way.
Everybody was open, by the way. Everybody was open.
Becker is so good. He only caught 2 passes, but that one catch was.
Were you worried when he went to the tent?
No,
Okay.
no. Indiana has
Must be
so
nice.
much depth receiver-wise.
Yeah, but you love Becker.
I do love
We
him.
love Charlie
Oh, you
Becker. He
gotta
was
love him.
nobody until the middle of the season, right?
Exactly.
Mhm. He had to be. Yeah.
Pons, the interception on the first play
That
of
just
the
set the
game
tone, man.
for the touchdown, I went, I think I'm going to win this
over.
one. I think I'm winning this one.
It was over at that point.
Well, it was. We didn't know it was because, let's be Oregon went right down the field and scored.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't over at that point, Mr. Cream and Crimson over
I
there.
thought
Okay.
that was my first thought. Is this game's over?
He was already putting up a bigger buffalo on the wall.
Are you kidding? You thought that during the national anthem.
You're probably right.
Maybe earlier.
Yeah.
More, Todd McShay or Mel Kiper, is he still going to be the number 1 pick in the draft over Mendoza? 24 of 39, 285. Not bad. 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he was-
Interception. He was okay.
He wasn't
But
bad.
Mendoza's just been a machine, Tony.
His passes were so on the mark, it was unbelievable. every pass he threw into with good coverage, they were covered sometimes, and he threw it perfect. I mean, it was just totally under control the whole game.
All right, we're not going to start a GoFundMe account for Scooter
because we can't make that much money.
Because we can't make that much money.
So expensive.
But if there's one heavy hitter out there, just one, that wants to sponsor, look, I don't care what you are selling. If you own a condom business, I will talk about the wonderfulness that are your condoms for a full year on this program every day if you will send Scooter to the national championship.
And if anybody's got a condo down there, I know you're going condoms, but if you got a condo and you
whatever.
can, let it be used.
I don't care if
I'll sleep in my car if y'all can get me there.
You'll drive forever.
If you own Adam and Eve's boutiques and you want me to talk about them for
Bob's
the next
Hammers.
Year, if you'll send Scooter to my Bob's Hammers, Ken at the Garage, I don't care who's got the money. I don't. Tony doesn't. Scooter doesn't. We don't want to go. We want to send Scooter to the national championship. 414-1450.
One big hitter.
Just text us your name and your product, and we'll call, and a phone number, and I will call you, and we will talk this through.
Tony, there really is a Bob's Hammer.
Well, sure there is.
They're quite pricey.
If you're a CBD salesman, if you do
a little illegal on the side, we don't care.
If you're into child labor, slavery, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Oh,
that would be across the line.
Yeah, I could have.
I'm trying to get you to the title game, Scooter. I might want to jump on board here.
I don't know that we want their money, though.
We're not taking their money. We're taking their tickets and their condo down in South Florida, South Beach. I know where you can stay. We got a place for you to stay.
Oh, sweet.
You can stay with Becco.
You got to talk to Becco.
Becco's fine with it. I don't have to talk to Becco.
He'd have me.
You can stay with Becco in Fort Lauderdale, which is an hour and a half.
Yeah, no problem.
Not even probably, yeah.
Probably not even that far. We got you a place. So if you're listening, we don't need a place. We just need tickets for Scooter. That's it.
And they're cheap. They're only.
And in fact, I shouldn't put an S on that, should I? We need ticket.
Yeah,
for
just
Scooter.
one.
One ticket. And I will promote your product for the entire year.
We'll throw all the stuff in his car, John, that he needs. So
Scooter, that's the best I can do.
That's fine.
It's the best I can do.
Better than I've been.
GoFundMe was not going to work.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Because
there's no way we could.
Tony sent a text. The alternate market lowest price get-in-only ticket was over $3,000.
And that was that night of the game.
That was, yeah.
I think it's gone even up.
I'm
back.
sure it has.
I've looked at it. If you want a decent ticket, you got to pull out about $10,000.
And the reason that it's so expensive is because, A, it's in Miami, and Miami's a home team, and they haven't been there in 24 years, Tony told me. And B, Indiana's got the biggest alumni base in the country. And everybody, I think Bloomington was empty on Friday night.
Probably so.
State of Indiana.
I know my nephew and his wife went down to Atlanta. It was 80.
But you could drive to Atlanta. 80% that was the good part.
is a low estimate of how many of those fans were Indiana fans.
Yeah, getting to Atlanta is a lot easier.
It is.
To Miami.
It is.
I had some buddies that went. They said they stopped at Buc-ee's.
Who doesn't?
In Kentucky, which, yeah, who doesn't?
It was an Indiana party.
He said there were Hoosiers chants going on everywhere inside this Buc-ee's. I'm like, that must have been wild.
Buc-ee's owner closed the place down. I don't know what's going on. There's some sort of cult in here. But
Buc-ee's can handle anything. Now, Buc-ee's could sponsor you.
There you go. Buc-ee's.
Come on, Buc-ee's, step up.
I mean, it ain't like they don't have money. Your son bought a daggone outfit.
He's got to.
He looks like the Buc-ee's Beaver.
Yeah.
Where did he wear that? Where did he wear it?
Tennessee-Kentucky football game.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe how many people yell, hey, Bucky.
He's got pictures of it.
That's hilarious.
Crazy. Over under 48.5. Scooter's already guaranteed Indiana will cover the over by themselves again.
Yeah.
I don't think that happens in this game. Just Miami's got a pretty good defense. Now, Ole Miss put up 27, but Ole Miss and Trinidad Chambliss, they got a pretty good offense. They did hold Texas A&M in check. What did they score? 3?
Mm-hmm. They have a good defense.
Miami's got a good defense. We'll talk more about this game, break it down a little more as the week goes along. But, again, If you'd have told me 3 months ago Indiana's going to be in the national championship game, I would have said you are the craziest SOB in the world. Yet here we are.
Yep.
Now, what does this do to other coaches? Hey, how come Kurt Signetti can do it? We're paying you a lot of money. And this guy comes in 2 years, he's got Indiana in the national championship game. Are Big Ten coaches happy about this?
I think, in a way, coaches are glad. It's not that the Pirate teams aren't as glad because now they see other
That
schools.
is one great part of the NIL, the transfer portal.
You got to have money. I mean, what are you going to do?
Mark Cuban wrote another check. Did you see that?
You got to have the money.
And he said they're happier about it than the check he wrote them last year. So he's on board.
But how are the have-nots going to keep up?
They're not. That's why they're the have-nots.
Yeah.
They're not going to keep up. Vanderbilt all of a sudden has money.
Vanderbilt and Indiana are, killing it. And Vanderbilt didn't even have an athletic department. They got rid of their athletic department, I don't know how many years ago.
Oh,
They
God.
didn't have an athletic director.
That was a fun game the other night, though. I got to say, for a blowout, that was a fun game to watch.
Well, you bet on Indiana.
That's why it was a fun game. And the over.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Makes it a lot easier.
Finally, I win an Indiana game. And I'm not buying a Miami hat. I might buy an Indiana hat because that could be like a reverse jinx. I'm just going to make Scooter mad.
No, don't do it.
But I can't put an Indiana hat on my head because it's, I'll break out in hives anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Not going to do that. All right, we'll talk about what happened in college hoops over the weekend locally. NFL as well coming up along with birthdays. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John Tony Scooter. Middle segment on this Monday.
Woo-hoo.
Feels like a Monday. I will be out Thursday.
What?
So you guys, I'm in Nashville with Bellarmine.
No excuse.
Okay, I'll be out because I want to be out. How about that? So you guys talk amongst yourselves about what to do for a show Thursday. There you go. Just giving you an early warning, Scoots.
All right.
M&M Cards Hotline's open, 384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, 384-1450. Game Day Men's Health. Text line open, 414-1450. Any text to the show, Scoots?
I do have one, although I don't know if I should read it. I'm kind of iffy on this one.
I'm looking at it right now.
You think we should read it?
I can only see the first sentence.
It's a little iffy. I don't know what I should do here.
Am I going to get fired?
I don't think so. All right, I'll read it.
All right.
John Spears wraps his spear only in the best. Don't risk your tip breaking off. The ad writes itself.
I like it. It's, off-brand a little bit for me, but, all right. Like I said, I'm just trying to get Scooter to the national championship game in Miami next Monday. And if you're a business owner, you want to pay for the ticket. That's all we're asking you to pay for. We'll take care of the plane ticket and the accommodations. A decent ticket. I don't want a ticket up in the upper level in the corner where he's got to watch it on the big screen. Just a mid-level ticket somewhere for Scooter, a Indiana fan his entire life.
It would make my whole life.
This is a bucket list thing.
Can we get a hold of Cuban?
Well, I said something on the air about him earlier. I don't know if he's listening. But,
I don't know if he's listening either.
Mellencamp, maybe call John Mellencamp.
There are 5 people watching on the YouTube. Maybe he's one.
Anybody, please.
Somebody contact him.
Look at your YouTube right now. I'm begging you.
If you know Mark Cuban, get a hold of him.
I'll talk about your product the entire year, regardless of what it is. Even if it's embarrassing to me, it's worth it to me to send Scooter to the national championship game. All right.
What else going on in the world?
College hoops, Tony. You were there. Louisville 75, Boston College 62. Boston College is not good. They're 7-9 now. They're just not good. But no Mikael Brown Jr. again. And it starts to feel like we may not see him in a Louisville uniform ever again. I hate to say that, but we've heard 3 or 4 times how much he's progressing, how close he is. He's just about ready to go, had a good couple of practices, back at, right at full. Oh, no, spasms are back. Oh, no, can't go today. It just is a continuing soap opera with Mikael Brown Jr. And no Ryan Conwell the other day, who's conversely is a guy I feel like if he could be out there, he's going to be out there even if he's hurting. So without both of those guys, they still somehow get the win. Sonata Frew, 19 points, 13 rebounds. I hate to say this, Boston College had no inside presence here against the Cards, which is going to be rare in the ACC. But Frew was good. They get the win, which I guess is the most important part, right?
Yeah, I could stretch out in the media section.
Not a lot of people there?
Wasn't a lot of people. But I was sitting there, and they announced Rogers first, and I went, well, he doesn't normally start.
Yeah.
And I kept thinking, who's missing? And then we found out last night that in practice that Conwell and Gris ran into each other, and that's the one guy you don't want to run into. And he heard that Conwell ran off the court, and he could have possibly played. They warmed up, and they decided not to go with him. He will. It
ended up being the right move.
He'll be in the lineup Tuesday, but I'm telling you, Louisville looked disinterested in the first half.
Yeah, they were down at halftime, right?
Yes, Boston College was. And the one thing, when you don't have Conwell on the court and you don't have Brown on the court, it puts a lot of pressure on the other guys to handle.
They
and
can't get open.
Exactly. And Frew just did a great job of rebounding and doing what he does. But, boy, when you don't have Ryan Conwell on the court and you don't have Mikael Brown, they're not that good at
Where's it all going to come from?
Yeah, I mean, that team drops off the cliff real quick. We've seen Kentucky without their best players. Now we're seeing Louisville And if that would have been a different team than Boston College, it might not have worked out right.
Woolley had 16. McNeely had 13. Card shot 49%, but only 6 of 21 from three-point land. They did out-rebound the Eagles 42-31. Now you got Virginia coming to town on Tuesday, 7 o'clock ESPN2. The Wahoos are 14-2, Tony, and ranked in the top 25. This is a good Virginia team.
And they're playing fast. They're not playing.
It's not Tony Bennett.
They're not playing Bennett ball. They're playing fast. I still question how good they are, but they're a whole lot better than they've been the last few years.
Why do you question that?
I just, let's look up and see who have they lost to. But I watched them. I've seen them play. I watched them the other night, and they were okay.
They beat Stanford 70-55 their last time out.
At home, right? That was at home.
It was at home. They beat Cal. That was at home. They beat NC State on the road, and they lost to Virginia Tech.
That's one
in triple overtime on the road.
Yeah.
So again, road loss in conference. That never bothers me a whole lot. Their other loss was not at Butler. It was one of those holiday tournaments in late November. They lost to the Butler Bulldogs 80-73. Who have they beaten?
The jury's still out.
They beat Northwestern. They beat Texas at Texas by 19.
That's a decent win.
That's a nice win. They beat a good Dayton team by 13.
Yeah, it's still Dayton.
It's like saying it's still Gonzaga.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. That's what it's like saying.
You agree with that, Scoot? Saying Dayton's like saying Gonzaga?
Basically, yeah.
You see, he agrees with me.
Yeah.
Tony, 2-1, we win.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scooter.
I'm with
Scooter
you.
knows I'm trying to get him to Miami. That's what it is.
Yeah, he's going to agree to everything.
He's going to agree with me
say.
today. So that's Tuesday night. I'll be there. Tony, you going to that one?
Yeah, I'm going. Scooter, what do you think spread's going to be on that one?
Yeah. We don't have it because there's not one.
Louisville, Virginia.
We talked about this last night with Big Al the Fish.
Yeah.
Louisville's at home, right?
Yes.
They'll be 2.5.
I said 3.5.
I said, well, if Conwell plays, we got.
Conwell's going to play, I think.
It's going to be
Unless he
high.
runs into the brick wall
I think
again.
6.5, 7.
You think it'll be that high?
Yep.
Really?
At home at Louisville.
Let's assume Brown's not going to play.
Right.
And let's assume Conwell is going to play.
If it's 2, I'm betting Louisville.
Yeah, I'm betting Louisville anyway.
I'm probably with you. I just don't know how good Virginia is.
You know how the bookmakers do this? They don't look at Virginia's record. They look at the game at Louisville and what's going on. So I think it'll be higher than that. I really do. You add the 3 points for home court, and I think Louisville would have been favored anyway on a neutral court. So I'm sticking.
Kentucky gets a much-needed win against Mississippi State at home. The boos were early, man. Early and often.
Come on.
Early and often. Well,
it did look ugly in the beginning portion.
I know you're anti-boo. It's a college game. But these kids are getting paid now.
I know. But
and I know you don't think that should make a difference. If you support your team, you support your team.
If you're a fan, you pull for your team.
You're paying for those tickets.
I don't care.
And I think
if you're a fan, you're a fan. You stay with your team.
But you have the right to boo.
Well, you can boo all you want.
Yeah.
But I think if you're a true fan, you're trying to push it. You're not a true fan then.
No, I disagree with that.
You're not.
I think I am a true fan.
You're a grumpy old man.
But I think you can still boo. You have the right to boo. You're going to cheer when they perform well. Why can't you boo when they're performing poorly?
Here's what bothers me is these guys that, I'm not going to say names, that tweet and torch them. Torch them.
That's not me.
And then when they start playing well, they're great.
Back on the bandwagon quickly.
Gosh, come on, man.
92-68 was the final. Kentucky was down 10 early.
Yeah.
That's when the Boo Birds were out. Jalen Lowe gets hurt again. Did you see the play?
Oh, yeah.
It looked like nothing.
He just reached in.
And then starts running off the floor and into the locker room. He came back out on the bench, but he did not come back in the game. Quaintance doesn't play. What was going on there?
Said swelling in his knees, what they said.
This is going to be a year-long thing. ACL last year at Arizona State. So it's going to be how do we keep his knee in playable condition here going forward?
And it still comes down to these guys, NBA futures, man. We see it with Michael Brown. We're seeing it with Quaintance now. If there's any doubt, they don't want to play. And we had this talk with a
It's not
guy
even,
last
it
night.
doesn't even have to be pain. If it's discomfort, I got to sit this one out.
You know, our buddy who's a big supporter of a team we were with last night, he said they're paying him up front, and they got to change it because you're paying these guys, and then they don't play because their future or they're hurting a little bit.
And that brings
There's got to be a reason.
And that brings me to London Johnson.
Yeah, I knew we were going to get
because
there.
that's where we go. Okay, Conwell's hurt. Mikael Brown's hurt. We need some offense. Hey, you know what? London Johnson, we might burn that red shirt year and go ahead and play him. Well, he didn't dress. He did warm up, came back out in street clothes, did not play. But here's a kid they have told, they get him back from the G League, we are going to redshirt you. He's all aboard. He's all on board.
As long as he's getting paid.
He's already gotten paid.
I know, exactly.
So why would he play now after you told him he's going to redshirt? And now you're trying to take that red shirt away because you need another body in there.
He'll play.
I don't know.
These guys don't want to hang around these universities a long time.
We thought he was older than he was. Remember?
He's only 21.
He's only 21. And I know that might seem old, but I thought he was older than that.
I did too.
Played in the G League. I think if he doesn't want to burn that red shirt, I think he's got every right. If that's what he was told when he got here, we're going to red shirt you. Will you come here? We're going to red shirt you. We're going to pay you this amount of money.
But then if they
and
say
then you're going to play next year, and as long as he abides by that, then I don't blame him for saying I don't want to burn my red shirt.
How many guys red shirt and stay the whole time?
Nobody anymore.
Nobody does.
Nobody stays.
So
why 4 years?
Why would you even red shirt?
But doesn't this scream that there's maybe another issue going on?
That's
which
what I
we've
thought.
alluded to?
Sure. When he didn't come out in the second half dressed, I think they got worried. I think they got worried that they did need to play him because something was coming down or something. That's what my mind said.
Weird.
I don't think it's that, but my mind said there's something going on, like Scooter just said. That why would you bring him out, warm him up,
yeah, and say that he's available,
and then change at halftime?
And you say he's available before the game.
That doesn't make sense.
I just think with them activating him, I mean that screams to me that we probably don't see Michael again.
That's what
That's part of it. Or is London Johnson already talking about going elsewhere, and we're paying him this money, and we're going to let him just sit on the bench all year?
It can happen.
There's a whole lot of ifs and what ifs here with this story.
They got to start doing pay for play.
This started with the Jaden Quaintance thing, and guys just sitting out because I'm a little sore, a little bit sore.
Don't want to jeopardize my future.
Otega Owe had 22. Malachi Moreno was great.
He was.
Only 3 Kentucky players in history had his line that he had yesterday, which was
Saturday.
17 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals. I know that's a weird line, and when you throw steals in there, but he's only the 3rd Kentucky player to ever do that. That dude has matured quicker than they thought.
Nobody expected him to play much at all,
and he was great. Aberdeen had 16. I thought he was pretty good. Cam Williams, 14 points, 5 rebounds. Tony, they put him at the 4.
They had him at the 3 too.
But they put him at the 4.
They put him in the 4,
and he got 5 rebounds.
Yeah,
which that's a bonus.
Yep.
I think if you're Kentucky, but they played the lineup. Maybe I hate to say it this way, the way the fans wanted them to play the lineup there, and they've been begging them to play Mark Pope to play the lineup, and they responded. And you sent me a text, and I thought it was very interesting. It looked like instead of just calling plays and having to run the plays, they just started playing ball.
I think they stopped thinking. It wasn't even that much running the plays. It looked like when you get mechanical and you got to do stuff certain ways, sometimes you think too much, you're a half step slow. I think they just started playing basketball and let their skill. Owe was really good, and he's been really, really good. And that's the whole. I mean, not just scoring. He looks like a different player. Looks like he decided that I've got to lead this team instead of just follow. But they were good in the second half, man. I mean, they were really good. And when
they were. They shot 55% overall, 9 of 22 threes. That's really good. Out rebounded Mississippi State by 8.
They did a good job on Hubbard. Hubbard
Yeah.
was averaging like 30 points a game
That
in the
dude's good,
SEC.
though, isn't he?
That little fart gets moving, man.
Little
You can't
fart,
guard him.
I like it. The little fart.
You
as they
can't
call it.
guard him. He when he's hot, he's unguardable.
At LSU on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock SEC Network. You want to play guess the spread on that one, even though we don't know? At LSU?
At LSU.
13.5.
Oh, no, not on the road.
Nah,
Not on the road.
LSU. They're one of
Not,
the maybe the worst team in the SEC.
Vandy was at home, and it was 13.5 against
I'll go
LSU.
9.5.
I'm going to go lower now. I'm going to go like 6.5.
I'm sticking with my guess.
LSU's 12 and 4.
And we're going to laugh when I'm right.
I know they didn't play anybody in the non-conference, but they are 12 and 4. All right, quickly before we go to break, Nebraska comes from 16 down in the second half, beats Indiana 83-77. The Cornhuskers are 16-0 now. Indiana led this game 39-30 at the half, 51-35 in the second half, and I didn't watch the game. Full disclosure, Scooter said when Tucker DeVries got in foul trouble, it was ball game.
Yep. Basically. I mean, that's a guy, one of your most senior-laden players. That's a guy you got to have on the floor, coach's son. He understands what's going on out there. Even if he's not putting up the sexiest numbers, he's a guy you got to have. And, yeah, when he went out, Indiana went from up 16 to, I think, down 8 or 9. I mean, it got ugly in a hurry.
Looked like Wilkerson was the only guy that
32
really
for
played
Marl
well.
Wilkerson.
God, he's unbelievable.
DeVries had 17 and 6. Bailey Thurl? Is it Thurl Bailey? No, Reed Bailey had
Damon.
10 points and 9 rebounds. Our boy Morgan Wallen didn't play very well. Didn't look like Sam
Back to
Alexis didn't back up his good game with another good game.
Sam Alexis is pissing me off.
Uh-oh.
He needs to get
I'll
his
send him
bleep
a note.
together.
10 minutes, 2 points,
That's unacceptable.
1 rebound.
IU only shoots 46.4%, 11 of 30 from 3. That's not bad. Here's the number, 13 turnovers, and only turned Nebraska over 7 times. You got to turn them over more than that.
Yep.
Plain and simple. Up next for the Hoosiers, a trip to East Lansing on Tuesday to take on Michigan State.
Doesn't get any easier.
14-2, ranked 12th in the country right now, 7 o'clock. And go ahead and start your free Peacock trial that night if you want to watch the Hoosiers. Because they're on Peacock. We'll take a break, come back. Birthdays and NFL playoffs still to talk about. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big Apple. Fingers on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, John Tony Scooter. Final segment on this Monday.
Woohoo!
M&M Cartage hotline's closed.
Shut it down.
We gave you 40 minutes to call.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's closed.
I did get a call from a medical lady, but she didn't want to be on.
Oh, she didn't want to sponsor you?
She didn't. Oh,
she wasn't calling from a big-time doctor that wanted to give you the money to go?
Man, I blacked out. My bad. That would have been my opportunity.
No, I don't want new insurance, but if you could sponsor my trip to Miami, that would be great.
Maybe I will join y'all.
M&M Cartage hotline's closed. Game Day Men's Health Text line still open. 414-1450. Text the show. And if you'd like to offer your cash money to send Scooter to Miami for the national championship game, that would be great.
Do have a couple texts from Buzz. He says he can't text in the usual way this morning, but lots of IU fans and airports that he went through this weekend.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Connected. You got to connect.
Also says, wouldn't a lack of injury recovery hurt a player's NBA draft prospects?
You would think, but they all go through the medical exams at the combine anyway. So if you can play, you can play. That's it. NBA, look.
They got their own doctor.
If you got a debilitating injury, they're going to know about it.
Yep.
And if you don't, they're going to draft you.
Speaking of debilitating injury, we got a rumor text on the text line. Green Bay Packers, Matt LaFleur's wife, after the Packers couldn't finish their 21-3 lead versus the Bears, is expected to file for divorce, allegedly stating that Matt regularly can't finish.
I'll see.
I knew it was coming.
By the way, Adam Schefter reporting today that the Green Bay Packers are going to bring Adam Schefter back. Or not Adam Schefter.
Wow, I didn't know he coached.
That's funny. They're going to bring Matt LaFleur back and give him an extension here. So
The Packers?
yes.
What?
Yes. Adam Schefter reporting that today, that they are meeting today to discuss an extension, and he's got 1 year left on his contract.
That's
which
mind-blowing.
nobody coaches with 1 year left on the contract. You either give him an extension or you let him go find another team. Let him out of his contract.
TJ's going to be so mad.
Matt LaFleur apparently will be back at Green Bay next season. The question is, if Houston beats Pittsburgh tonight, is Mike Tomlin back in Pittsburgh? And I think that's a Mike Tomlin decision. I don't think the Steelers care to get rid of him, because you got to know who's next. And if you don't know who's next, what are they going to do? Bring John Harbaugh in? I don't see that happening.
Scooter, what do you think of the Steelers tonight?
He doesn't like them, I don't think.
I don't think I do like him. I mean, I don't know. I really don't have any big expectations. I think they can get past the Texans, but I'm certainly not expecting that.
College basketball, some upsets this weekend, the biggest of which was number 2 Michigan in Ann Arbor.
So they are beatable.
Gets their first loss of the year. Wisconsin comes in unranked and defeats the Wolverines 91-88 on Saturday. I was, I don't want to say shocked, but I was very pleasantly surprised by that score, Tony.
Yep.
This is your team, right?
Yeah, that's
you might get good odds now.
No, it ain't gonna change.
Better?
It might be better. I blew it when it was 15-1 and did better.
Yeah, you ain't getting 15-1 right now. The other upsets, Texas went into Alabama and beat the Tide on Saturday night, 92-88. Alabama's 11-5 now, and I know they manhandled Kentucky. I get that, and they had a tough pre-conference schedule, but 5 losses already. That's a team you might be able to get some odds on to win it all. Alabama.
Your system did pretty well, didn't it?
It did okay. One of the okays was Auburn.
Oh, they hammered.
At home, beat 15th ranked Arkansas. Let's see, what was the score? 95-73.
You see what Cal said after the game?
Oh, great.
He said, "I just want to get on the bus. Let's go."
We'll burn the tape.
We're not watching this one. We didn't coach. They didn't play. I want to give Auburn credit, but we were terrible. And let's just get on the bus, get out of here. Let's see. Florida
They hammered.
was a big favorite, slight favorite, but they hammered Tennessee down in Gainesville. The 21st ranked Vols lose 91-67. Kansas will join Kentucky outside of the top 25 this week.
Your brother's not happy about that.
He is not. West Virginia at home beats the 22nd ranked Jayhawks 86-75. Kansas is now 11-5 on the season.
Third straight win for West Virginia over Kansas. That's crazy.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Had a couple close ones yesterday. Did you watch Illinois and Iowa, Scoots?
I did not.
Illinois at home holds off. I'm on the road, holds off Iowa 75-69. And Central Florida, number 25 in the country, hangs on to beat the Cincinnati Bearcats 73-72.
What about my new system?
Tony's new system had the Washington Huskies.
We talked about that game with Ohio State having to
home.
stay and
Ohio
play
State's
say the
second
whole
game on
weekend
the
on the
West
West
Coast.
Coast.
And Washington won by
13 or 12 or something.
put it on.
By the way, Cincinnati Barstool is reporting that they're going to do a brown bag game for their game this week.
I don't know what that means.
Bring a brown bag to throw over your head because it's been so embarrassing.
Like
like
the
you
Aints-
see out
like
of
the
Browns
Aints
fans.
Cincinnati who?
Bearcats.
Yeah, they're a basketball team. They're 8-8, 0-3 in the Big 12. It's been a disaster.
Well, that's just mean. This early. They're 8. I mean, they're not Kenny Payne. They're 8-8. They're not 2 and whatever the number would be. 14.
Many people
Kind of
forget.
make them mad.
Many people forget 8 games is as many as Kenny Payne could win in a season.
Let's do birthdays. Quick for that. All right, Oliver Platt is 66 today. You know who Oliver Platt is?
I should.
He's a good actor, just a character actor. He was in A Time to Kill, among other things. Oliver Platt, I like the dude. Rachel Harris, 58. She was the fiance of Ed Helms in The Hangover.
Oh,
Remember
man.
her? The one that was at home and
yeah.
was browbeating him. She's a funny comedian and actress. And the scooter meter will give her a
3.5.
all right,
that would've
Rachel
been my
Harris.
guess.
She's 58 today. Kirstie Alley. Tony, were you a Kirstie Alley fan back in the Cheers days?
Not really.
She had too much hair, I think.
Yeah.
Too much.
She's pretty, but there's
Born
just
on this
something
date,
about her different.
1951. She passed away a couple of years ago. Kirstie Alley, Scooter, back in the day.
On Cheers.
I always liked Kirstie Alley. I'll go 4 for her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Seems
Always
high.
liked her.
Seems high. All right, Issa Rae. You know who Issa Rae is? She had her own show on HBO called Insecure, and she was in Barbie. She was the president in Barbie, the movie. Issa Rae is 41 today.
We'll go 3.
I thought you'd go higher.
She's a comedian. She get an extra half point. for
No,
being funny?
I don't know how funny she is, so no half point.
She's pretty funny. Jeff Bezos, 62 today.
There we go. We need a sponsor for Miami.
Jeff, we need you to send can Amazon Prime send Scooter to Miami? I think they can if they want to.
Put him on a plane in a box.
Bezos is 62. Zayn Malik from One Direction. Remember Zayn from One Direction, Scooter? I thought that was your era.
No, not a One Direction guy.
No, he's 33 today. Howard Stern, 72 today.
72.
Anybody
now,
listen to the
Howard.
Howard Stern show
He's
very
terrible.
often?
I think
Well,
people
he's
still
old.
do. I think people still listen to
I
him.
think they do
on,
too. He's got
Sirius.
his own channel on Sirius. Smoking Joe Frazier, 1944. Joe Frazier was born, former heavyweight champion.
Left-hander, wasn't he?
The Thriller in Manila against Muhammad Ali. No, he wasn't left-handed.
He wasn't?
No.
I thought he was.
Based on his stance, he looks like he's left.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't think
he's
he was.
left. I'm going to bet on that one.
I'll take that. We got 3 bets now today. That's crazy. Joe Frazier, born on this date, 1944. Dontrell Willis. What you talking about, Willis? Dontrell Willis was a really good left-handed pitcher.
Been on Fox and that.
He's now a broadcast, or he's a studio show guy on Fox.
Man, I forgot how high his leg kick was.
Oh, man, he's 44. He was hard to hit. He was a really good pitcher. Played with the bats for a short period of time, but had a nice major league career with the Marlins mainly. Bill Madlock, Tony, led the league in hitting back in the 70s.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog is 75 today. Dominique Wilkins, personal friend, who I met at the Georgia game this year, Georgia Bellarmine game, 66 today. The Neek, the human highlight film, they call him, right? Xavier Tillman, Michigan State, and I don't know who he's with in the NBA now. Maybe Memphis?
He is with
was.
Boston.
Boston. I should know that.
You should
my
know
team.
that.
He's 27 today. Jordan Davis, the defensive lineman for the Eagles,
singer?
Georgia Bulldog.
Oh, yeah.
Not having a good day today after the Eagles lost last night. He's 26 today. Sam Laporta, Detroit Lions tight end, first-round draft pick, 25
On the
today.
golf
Chilling
course.
on the beach
He's on the beach.
after the golf course.
Darius Slayton is defensive back, 29 today. Drew Pearson.
Darius Slayton is a wide receiver.
Darius Slayton for the Giants.
Yeah, the wide receiver.
What did I say?
Defensive back.
Did I really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're thinking of Darius Slay.
I'm getting old. Drew Pearson, 75, former Cowboy wide receiver back
88.
in the day. Number 88. and the kicker was half a foot.
Tom Dempsey.
Tom Dempsey, born on this date, 1947.
Half a foot.
He had a club for a foot.
He kicked
kick field goals
had
with
the
it?
Yes.
longest field goal for.
He was one of those straight-on kickers.
How long did he have the record?
A long time. I think he had a 63-yard field goal, and it
63.
lasted
Forever.
as the longest field goal.
That is wild looking.
Passed away in 2020, but born on this date in 1947. Tom
Custom
Dempsey.
shoe and everything?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a
Hey.
sledgehammer.
He was automatic. That dude could kick it.
Hey, John, you win the Joe Frazier bet, but his left hook was devastating, he said.
But he was right-handed.
He was right-handed.
The question was not whether he had a good left
I
hook.
said you won. Can't you take a win?
Scooter, I can't hear it enough. Can't hear it enough. I never hear you were right at home, so I got to take it where I could get it. All right, NFL yesterday, before we get out of here, we'll talk more about these games tomorrow. Rams, Saturday, Rams beat Carolina 34-31. Great finish to that game. Bears were trailing 21-3, and they really started drinking in the stands in Chicago.
Yeah.
The Bears come back and win that one 31-27. Yesterday, Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things. Buffalo beats Jacksonville 27-24. That was the only loss in the six-pack, Scooter. I'm 4-1 going into tonight.
I told you were going to do good.
Only loss.
You think Josh Allen's still in the tub? The ice tub?
He's sore today, man. San Francisco beat Philly. The defending champs are gone, 23-19. Nick Sirianni and A.J. Brown got into it on the sideline. George Kittle, torn Achilles. He's done. San Francisco, they keep getting hurt, and they keep winning. And finally, last night, in the only boring game of the weekend, New England beat the Chargers 16-3. Who wins the MVP here? Is it Stafford or Drake May?
Stafford.
I agree. I think the voting's already done.
Hey.
Drake May was good enough last night, but he certainly wasn't a star last night.
Real quick, Justin Herbert beat to death.
Got killed.
Didn't have his offensive line,
No.
and he took a beating.
I'll take the Steelers plus the 3 tonight.
Yeah. Whoa.
Thanks for listening.
Here we go.
Matt Dennison is next. Talk to you tomorrow. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.